Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your brother coming right back at you to make a very, very short video. Believe it or not. This is going to be real short. Today, I will cover men of renown. I'm going to send you a couple of links. Remember, I want you to keep in mind while you listen to this video and while you take a look at the links that I'm going to send you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take a look and see and take your mind out all the way to ancient history before the world was destroyed by water. In Noah's time. That's why I always ask you, are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Or are you going to call me like a crazy conspiracy theorist? With no basis, with no foundations? I'm in good company. Because, they call Christ so many names, it's not even funny. The reality is, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are living under the Edomite system. And the descendants of the Edomite system are completely crazy. If you know the stories of Esau, Edom, Jacob's brother, remember he was possessed by special demons that got sent to him. That the future King David had to go and play the harp. Okay? He had to go and play the harp. Okay? To make him sleep like a couple of hours. The man was he was in dire strait, and yet he was a king. See, when you get away, and that's exactly what humanity as a whole has done. When you get away from the Creator, then you're going to have all kinds of problems. And the powers that be that actually worship this disgusting, the devil, who is the God of this world. If you don't believe me, take a look at your dollar bill. United States, an American dollar or coin. Look what it says there. In God we trust. Did we use in God we trust to go in 2003, go and kill 1.2 million Iraqis? Did that money that says in God we trust pay for the 67 million and counting abortion in the United States, which actually are satanic human baby sacrifices? It had always is part of the human history. Believe it or not. It's part of human history. Yeah, human sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen. Get it straight. So I really get a kick out of people that talks about racism. Racism is nothing but a distraction word. See, if you're racist, you're against yourself. We are only one human race. Even though God, I give you that, God separated his people. But he's not only going to be saving the Israelites. He's going to be saving who? The Gentiles as well. All you got to do is live and follow the 10 Commandments and live by God's statutes. God doesn't hate no white man, as some brothers on the street be telling you. That is a lie. And if you want to know something, look at their symbols. You can always, they say, don't judge a book by its cover. Well, when you have never mind the cover, when you see a satanic symbol, get away from these people. And you got some brothers out there that have the Star of David, the so-called Star of David, which is what? A satanic symbol, which is the symbol on the Israeli flag, Israeli flag. Ladies and gentlemen, please get it straight. This is the last days, whether you want to accept it or not. Okay? Humanity is living on the last day as we know it. What do I mean? What do you mean by that, Ruben? Easy. We are living in the last days of human existence as we know it. Because when we were first created on this planet by the Creator, because we are a special creation created in His image and His likeness. We are not Homo sapiens or whatever you want to call it. It's sad. People love believing on the lie. That's why we have fallen for the lie. That's why we believe in religions. That's why most people are part of a religion. And those very same religions have created atheism. Theism became atheism because remember the letter A is negative. When you say atheism, atheist, you don't believe in anything, which makes you by default a Satanist. Oh, but Ruben, I don't worship the devil. It don't matter. You don't believe in God. You denying the power of God. God's own creation is denying His own Creator. How hypocritical and how ridiculous can you be? So, take a look at the links, some of the links that I will send you. You're gonna have 2, maybe more, men of renown, just like it was in Noah's time. They're talking about human genes entering, ladies and gentlemen, transforming the human race into something unrecognizable. It's time to wake up, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I'm going to see if I find it in English, but I'm going to also send you a link from the Mexican president, which tells the whole world something that I've been telling you all along, that there are no satellites up in space. There is no space. There was no moon landing. But again, people choose to believe the lie. And of course, it's understandable because humanity has been living under this alternate satanic reality. That's all we ever known. So can you blame the people for believing the lie and following the system, the political system and the religious system? For instance, there's people are voting in the United States today. In Alaska, Wyoming, which is not too far from where I live. Ladies and gentlemen, Let me just tell you, I live in Minnesota. So I'm in the center of it all. I mean, everything is nearby, except for Florida when I go visit my family there. But you got California, you got New York not too far, you got Denver right next door, you got Iowa, you got Wisconsin, you got Nebraska, you got Wyoming. I mean, see, it's not too far. Ladies and gentlemen, but I grew up in New York all my life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in the last days. See, when we were created, once again by our Creator in His image, we were dressed and we had the light in impenetrable light, and that light left us. That's why we were not, we knew that we were, our first parents knew that they were naked once they realized what they'd done, that they disobeyed. And ever since then, it's all been down here from there. So what does humanity does? Well, the God of this world, in God we trust, remember? He had recruited people, government throughout history. And these last days, we got men of renown. You're going to see in the links. Okay? You have one man of renown being interviewed by another man of renown, and they both homosexuals, gays. Now, that's on them. That's their own personal life. Because after all, we cannot judge, at least not just yet. But we know that that's against the very essence of human creation on this planet. Because two men cannot procreate life. That's going against. Anything that is against God, men have given, humanity has given into. Okay? That's why we believe in abortion. There's nothing wrong with abortion, which is, again, human sacrificing to Moloch. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you believe in something or not, it don't matter. The devil don't care as long as you kill your baby. Okay, abortion, legalizing of marijuana and other drugs, legalizing, not knowing what a woman is, which is that special being that God created, where all humans come out of. Hallelujah. And yet we cannot say she's a woman. What is she? An animal? Oh, a birthing person? See how satanic, even in our language, ladies and gentlemen, we have become so evil. We have transformed ourselves. We have transformed ourselves right in front of God. We have the audacity. That's why Sodom and Gomorrah, the times of Noah, don't have nothing on this. Okay? Don't have nothing on us. Okay? So, Genesis 6. Genesis 6. Genesis 6, verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. 2, that the sons of God, fallen angels, saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of which they chose. 3, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. 4, there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. Men of renown. And you're going to see some men of renown in the links that I'm going to send you, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the truth? Can you handle the truth? Well, if you can, then you came to the right channel. I'm not going to bore you talking to you about politics or elections and all of that. I keep it real. I'm here telling you about God's purpose for humanity, why He created life, who are we, and the spiritual war that's been going on throughout the ages. Okay? Now, before you call me a conspiracy theorist, a crazy conspiracy theorist, let's go to Luke. Luke 11. Luke chapter 11, starting on verse 14. And this is Christ that's doing the, he's going to be doing most of the talking and most of the bringing demons out of people, which, by the way, this whole world, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to accept it or not, is possessed. This whole world is saturated. It's in that demon sty, this whole world. It's time for you to clean yourself up by having a relationship with your Creator. Verse 14, and he was casting out a devil, and he was dumb. And it came to pass, when the devil was gone out, the dumb spake, and the people wondered. 15, but some of them said, he casted out devils through Beelzebub, the chief of devils. 16, see, there's no rhyme and reason in people when they are possessed. So there are very different levels of possession, okay? 16, and others tempting him saw of him a sign from heaven. 17, but he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom dividing against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth. 18, if Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Because you say that I cast out devil through Beelzebub. 19, and if I by Beelzebub cast out devil, by whom do your son cast them out? Therefore shall they be your judges. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no, these people cannot even have a semblance of accepting the reality, because they've been subjected to this paradigm, this false, this fake, alternate reality. That's why people are voting today, thinking that they're going to make a difference, that they have the power, when it's all a lie. Your votes don't count, ladies and gentlemen. Get it straight. Do your research. Do not be a follower. Be leaders. America right now is divided because she's being divided by design to bring her down. Because a house divided against itself cannot stand. Luke chapter 8. Let us go to Luke chapter 8, the same book that I was at. Verse 17, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything is coming out. The devil knows his days are numbered upon this earth. he's coming out with a vengeance. In fact, in the Bible, it says that when the Euphrates River start drying up, the demons will come out. And the demons are being let loose by God in this world. And this is why you need to have the Spirit of God in you. You need to have a strong relationship with Him. Otherwise, you will fall. And you will give in to the powers that be, that don't want your best interest. Believe me, they don't want your best. They don't want your best. They don't have your best interest at heart. It's all about control to them. That's why now you understand why world leaders always push lies and always what? And always support anything that's against life, against God. Look at this. They support religions. They support abortion. They support homosexuality, gay marriages, which is against the very essence of I mean, can you imagine? Just close your eyes for a minute. 1 second. Imagine that everybody's gay on this earth. Would there be any humans on this earth? Of course not. It's part of the depopulation movement. It started, and it started back by the Roman Catholic Church, which is the first beast. Oh, you thought I was going to forget? You thought I wasn't going to mention her? No, she's got to be in there because she's going to play a major role in this last days of human existence as we know it. We're going to get our light back. We're going to be eternal beings, which we were created for. That's what we were created for. That is the purpose of life itself. We're not Homo sapiens. I mean, evolution must hate us then. That now we hate each other. We wanna kill each other over nothing. You got road rage. You got people going with devils in them, demons, spirits. See, demons and spirit, they have different ranks. Just like human governments, different groups. So ladies and gentlemen, please, that was the purpose of this very short video, is to show you the men are renowned in this last day that we are living. And you tell me if these people make sense. I mean, the ironies of ironies, only in this satanic world. Do you see these two powerful men, one interviewing the other? I mean, they're both rich. They're both millionaires, okay? And they're both homosexuals. Nothing is by coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless you. By the way, I don't just tell you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you get the... No. I'm not one of those people that say those things. If you subscribe to my channel, it's great. Welcome. You are my brother and sisters. But you know what? I also pray for each and every one of you, because this is a very dangerous knowledge. You don't just get to know this and then just think, oh, okay. You can do that, but believe me, there are consequences. Because this knowledge is not my knowledge. This is God's knowledge, the one that created everything. Come out of this lie. Come out of this reality that you are living under this Edomite system. Esau, the red man. The whole story starts on Genesis 25, for those that are interested. I'm not going to read it now because my video is over. I just had to bring you this ridiculous men of renown. And if you think that they got our best interests at heart, this satanic, Masonic human beings, if you think that they care about you, Okay? And that you won't have nothing, but yet you be happy. And if you believe that, then there's nothing I can do for you. If you think that Klaus Schwab from World Economic Research cares about you, you got another thing coming. If you think that Bill Gates cares about you, a man that kept going to that was hanging out with Epstein, messing around with little girl, 15, 14, 16-year girl, going on the Lolita's Express airplane. If you think that George Soros, who founded Black Lives Matter and Antifa, cares about you, then you have another thing coming. If you think that John Kerry cares about you because he talks about climate change, a Freemasonic man, I have sent you a link on it. He admits that he's a Mason. All our president leaders are basically Mason, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to wake the hell up. As George Carlin used to say, there is one club in America, which are the rich, the billionaire, the zillionaire, and you ain't part of it. But their money will be worthless very soon. May God bless you. You all take care. And remember, there's more. And remember, I do this out of love. How can I sit, really, how can I sit over here and tell you that I'm telling you lies? There's 275 videos with this one. Okay? You think I'm gonna be wasting my time here because I'm telling you lies? No, ladies and gentlemen. I'm showing you the truth of salvation. You all take care. God bless.